Hello. As you can see, I've accumulated a new box because I built a cat tree today, but never mind. I have to keep them in my room because when I have to like pack everything away, you know, I'll have to do it probably, I don't really know how quick I'll have to do it, but I don't want to pack anything away now because I've got nowhere to put the boxes. You know, once I've packed the boxes up, I've got nowhere to put the boxes, so there's no point in moving it yet, you know what I mean? So I'll just leave it there. But anyway, so I have a few things to say actually about Cortis. So there's a few things, right? So first of all, I've been watching the documentary by myself. I've just finished episode 4. So there's a lot of things I want to talk about. So everybody, I already knew about like the stuff with like James and Martin, you know, like I already knew that like Martin was like doing the music and stuff a lot, you know, and I already knew about and I knew about James doing like choreo for like them and others, like Deja Vu for TXT and Magnetic, you know, and Tic Tac as well. He did like a movement of the head or whatever thing. I can't do it obviously because I'm not a dancer, but you know, like I found those things out, but I did not know anything about the other 3 really, because no one ever really talked about them. So, you know, because I guess that mainly people point out Martin and James first, so it makes sense that mainly the most comments I saw was about them. But yeah, I didn't realise that now I'm really bad with the names, like I know who's who now, but I'm really bad with like saying the names, you know what I mean? Like I know who's who, and I don't know how to say 2 of their names so far, because it's Ju-hoon, right? But then it's is it Sung Yun, or is it Sung Hyun, or is it Sung Han? I assume it can't be that first. I mean, it can't be the last one, right? Because I think it does have a Y in it. I just don't know how to say it properly, so that's the only issue. So every time I say the name, I'll try and say it like one way each time, and then you know, hopefully it'll be all right. But if it's wrong, then please tell me. But yeah, Sung Hyun, I'm gonna call him that for now. So please just tell me if it's wrong. Or Sung Hyun, no, that can't be right. I don't know. I'll just say Sung Hyun. Anyway, I didn't realize he also helped a lot with the music, you know what I mean? Like you know, a lot of people talk about Martin, but if you really look at like the entire thing they were doing, like they're all pretty much involved in making the music. But obviously like Martin is the main one at the computer every time, but like Sung Hyun and oh my god, this is bad, Kino, please tell me how do you say their names. I've been listening to people say their names for so long that I thought I'd be able to say them right, but I still can't. But yeah, like they've you know done things like with the computers and stuff, and you know they in a lot of the stuff, like even I think the only one who hasn't like been at the computer so far in the documentary that I've seen was Ju-hoon and James, because like James was never really at the computer. He was always, you know, choreo and stuff like that. Like he was always in the like booth, you know, when they were in America and everything, but he was never actually at the computer. So I don't think he's the one that would do the beats and stuff. I think he's more of like the one that could come up with like lyrics as well, you know. He doesn't seem the type, or choreos, you know, he doesn't seem like the type to make the actual song. That's Martin and like Sung Hyun and Kino, their vibe. That seems like it's more their vibe, and I think they all kind of pitch in when it comes to lyrics too. And I also didn't know that they wrote the lyrics and did parts of Outside by Enhypen. Like that song was such an interesting song for Enhypen, but I actually think that makes a lot of sense that it was from like members Cortis, you know, like that actually makes a lot of sense, you know, that they're the ones that wrote that song, even though it's nothing like what Cortis do, but it's still really interesting. So I've been watching an interview. There was like a Zane Lowe interview. I don't know if that's how you say his name, but he and they were like all talking in English. Like I think the only one that didn't really say anything apart from his name was Sunghyun. Like he was the only one that didn't really say much, but they all really spoke well English. And it's very interesting because in the documentary and like in a lot of like the vlog things, I don't know if it's because Joohoon is still shy, but like he really wasn't. He was really quiet, like not quiet, but like really slow at talking when it's Korean. But then when it was in that interview, he was quite quick, you know what I mean? And it was English. So I'm pretty sure he went to like an international school, and somebody said that in Korea, if you're an international school, even if you're in Korea, you still have to speak in English, and you'll get told off if you are speaking in like Korean in the school, you know what I mean? So I wonder if his because he was so fluent, I didn't realize how fluent he would be, but I wonder if his like comfort what do you call it, like comfort language maybe English. I don't really know. Like that would be an interesting thing to like delve into at some point though, like to just see which one is his favorite like language, not like in general, but you know, just like to speak. Because obviously people who speak two languages would have one that they talk in the most, or they have one that they talk in with some people and have one that they talk in another, like, do you know what I mean? It's very interesting because in the vlog, like the first vlog I watched of them, like before I even heard of their music, I think I watched that vlog. I did like a short of it anyway, but it was like it was, what do you call it, it was the one where they were like packing away to go to America and stuff. I think it was the second time they went to America when they were packing, but I could be wrong, it might not even be that then. But yeah, that one, it was very, very interesting because he, like, James was talking to him in like in English and stuff like that, and sometimes he would reply, but it was always like just one or two words, like, so you couldn't really tell if he was good at English or not, you know. I just assumed he wasn't really that fluent, but when he was talking in the interview, he was so freaking fluent. Like I was actually shocked. Like it was kind of crazy. If nobody's watched that interview, like, definitely watch it, because if you watched the documentary and then you watch that, you'll be like, who is this guy? Because he's so different. Like that's why I'm just assuming maybe that he is more comfortable speaking in English, but then obviously with like, because it's Korea and everything, you have to speak in Korean because you are in Korea. I don't know. I assume like even with like Martin and James, I wonder which language they would also be most comfortable in, like fluently speaking in. I don't know, I find it interesting just like seeing how many languages people know and like all these things. And I know Martin's also was at like an international school, like the Seoul one, so I think anyway, but he was definitely at an international school. But yeah, obviously I've already heard Go, I've done the dance practice, I've done like everything about Go, I've done everything about what you want. I've done the dance practice for that too, I've done all the like things that they have for it. I've done fashion as well. I don't think I reacted to any of these things. Like I don't think I reacted to fashion. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I didn't react to any of the things for Cortis before. I'm pretty sure I just never reacted to any of it. But I really wanted to react to the like songs that came out after those, because I still haven't heard those. And every single time I try to search up Cortis now, just cortisol keeps showing up, and I'm like, what is that? I'm just like, why does it keep showing up everywhere? I don't understand. But yeah, I think, like, I don't know which song is my favorite still. I really like Fashion, but I also really like Go, and I also really do like What You Want, but it's like all of them are such different vibes that I listen to some of them at a different time, and then I don't know, it's so interesting. But then in the thingy, what do you call it, in the documentary, we see how like most of the songs were made, right? And I think it'll be good for me to see, you know, these other MVs, just to see like what else there actually is. What am I even saying? I'm just trying to find this. I'm just trying to find this freaking song. That's why I'm like not remembering what I'm trying to say. I'm gonna lose my absolute mind. No, but so many people have started watching their things. Like, they're gonna get way popular for sure. You can just tell. Lullaby. So there's so many songs. I was waiting for all of these songs to have like an MV, right? Because I wanted to react to them with the MV, like I did with all the others essentially, but it was taking so long, so I completely forgot about it, that they, you know, that they had the other songs and that I could listen to them. I'm just trying to find so is it only two? It's Joyride and Lullaby. Are they the only two? I mean, I don't know why I'm asking. Obviously nobody can tell me. I can't find Lullaby though. Does it have an MV? I swear it did. Also, my immediate favourite, obviously from the short, everybody will know that my immediate favourite was Joohoon, right? Pretty much, like, straight away he was just my absolute favourite. And then every single time I see him, I didn't realise how like quiet, not quiet, I mean his voice wasn't really quiet, it was just kind of like slow, you know what I mean? Like he wasn't like specifically quiet. He has kind of a deeper voice than I thought when he speaks as well. Yeah, I don't know, like I didn't expect his voice to be the way it was, but also it makes sense that he was a child model. It makes a lot of sense. And he has the like shortest training period, because I think it was like a year or not even a year or something like that. I don't remember what they said, but yeah. So I think the only ones that we haven't, I know, I think we did Gonu as well, because I think they talked about he did swimming, which is exactly what I did. Like in that way I'm more like Konu, but I'm also nothing like him because I just didn't do anything after swimming. Like I just tried to finish my GCSEs and shit like that, you know. I didn't try and like go into music. In fact, I mean, majority of what I did was try and go into painting, which obviously is what you see there, but that obviously didn't work because I've got so many paintings now and no one's to take them. They're just around the house for no reason. Anyway, let's get into this anyway, because I finally found all the songs. It seems like some of these songs weren't that, because people will have listened to the mini album part aspect, right? So they would have like probably known that there were MVs and things, because I think the MVs came after the album came out, right? So that makes sense that people didn't immediately go to like watch these, because one of them, and yeah, Joyride has 2.4 million views, and then Lullaby has not even a million. So yeah, I feel like they're really not going to be as watched, because they've been listened to so much on just in general. So I'll watch Joyride first because that was 2 weeks ago, and then Lullaby was 7 days ago, so a week ago. But so I haven't heard either song yet, so we'll just get straight into it. But I just want to say that yeah, so I would say my bias right now is Joohoon, and I really do like the twins. I think they're really cute. Like I think they're really adorable. Like all of these kids are kids to me, you know what I mean? They're all like, I feel like a mum when I look at them. But it's just like, it's actually insane. Like somebody said that a lot of the like Jungkook and Jin biased people, you know, BTS, would like Joohoon, and I was like, oh my god, why did this guy read me to filth? Because that's literally me. Like Jungkook is one of my ults, so you know, it's kind of crazy that they just new. But yeah, I can understand why that would happen. I mean, he was literally a child model, so obviously he was gonna be he was gonna have that, you know, kind of model face. But I also think that, I don't know, it's really interesting because like James and Martin kind of have a like, they both have different vibes, but they're like in the same category in my mind. I don't know if it's because they both had blonde hair at one point, but that's a whole different thing. But then like with Gunu, not Gunu, I said a whole different name, I don't know who that was. Joohoon, with Joohoon, Sunghyun, and then no, that Gunu, yeah, they three have like a similar, not vibe, but like, especially the twins, obviously they have like that kind of, I don't know, they have like a young vibe, but it's like, I don't know how to explain it, but they both look like really fresh faced. And I've seen people that have just like started to look at their faces properly, you know, like other than like music video, they've been looking at their faces and like this, they say like, oh my god, he's like, his eyebrows and everything, it's just like crazy. I don't know what it is, y'all, but I think they're really cute. Like they are really cute, and you can tell that all the like younger people who even older people actually, but like they're gonna like really learn a lot from these guys, I think, because you know, to make your own music and not just follow the trends or whatever, because it seems like that's what they're doing, right? They don't seem like they're following specific trends, they're just doing whatever they want, which is awesome to see, because I think that sometimes you need to be the trend, you know. But I also don't want anyone to just copy what they're doing. But anyway, let's get into it. I've been talking too long. Ooh. Oh yeah, so I think this is the MV that they were showing, they were like making at one point, but obviously it'll be very different probably now. Ooh. Oh no, it's very similar with like the night sky. That's so interesting. I love like the backwards effect that they're doing on this whole thing as well. That's kind of cool. I might have to watch it twice actually, because I'm going to be watching this more than I am going to be like listening to the song. Oh wow. Oh my god, that's kind of scary. I like that they wear their own clothes. Like it really does look like they're just wearing their own stuff. Like, because I've seen him wear a tank top like that so many times in their vlogs and stuff. Yo, what the hell is that he was throwing? Also, the only clips they go forwards in are the ones where they're riding the bikes. Not driving the bikes. That's kind of cool. I love like the paper thing, you know, where it's just like a drawing. Oh, that was the shoot from Fashion. The cars. I love that all the songs really have this Cortis feel to them. Like even though this one is so different to the other three, but it still has that Cortis vibe. Oh, that's where it came from. It came from the car. Yeah, this is exactly the same shoot as Fashion though. That's so interesting. She's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that was cute. So I think what I'll do is I'll actually watch a lyric video. Oh, they've also got the behind the scenes thing. I don't know if I should watch that. Yours is so difficult because I want to watch everything, but I already talked for too long. I'm so stupid, bruh. Where? Jesus Christ. Where is... I don't think... I'll have to go find it. Okay, let me go find one. A lyric video. It was a really good song though, bruh. From everything I heard of it anyway. I could barely focus on the majority of what I was really... oh my god, I can't even speak. Why am I so stupid? What's wrong with me? Oh, they have like a live thing as well. Jeez. Is this a good lyric video? Let me see. I always have to check first before because I want to make sure in the comments people aren't saying like that's the wrong person. And it's very interesting because I saw a lot of people that were like, I didn't even know Martin could sing, but we hear Martin sing in quite a few of the songs. Like a lot of the time he's doing like high notes, so I don't really know why people don't think that he can sing. But anyway, let's go. I'll try not to talk in this one, but I really like the MV though. It was really cute. It was really cool. I wonder if it'll make more sense with like the lyrics, why they were going backwards. We'll see. Ooh. Kanu has a really good voice, by the way. Ooh. I really like his voice. Ooh. Yo, he's got the voice too. MJ ever since 23. Rest next time in on my G. Cause 우리는 꿈과 진실 나의 밤 달려 트렁크에 골라채워 하는 발바 그대로 이 자리를 떠지던 집어쳐 Cause we in a joyride Don't say speed up 지금 기분 so high Driving so fast 가로질 럭킨 밤 되는 나의 right we on a joyride Interesting, Juhu only has the same part twice. He didn't get very many lines in fashion either. So I wonder, I mean he got a bit more in like the other ones, you know, like in you know, in like I wonder if he'll get more in Lullaby. I have to assume then, because like James, Martin and Sunghyun are the ones that kind of do the most rap parts, I guess, like from what we've seen anyway, they do the most rap parts. Obviously they all do like everything, but like they do the most rap parts for sure. I have to assume though that they always seem to have Kunu be like the main chorus person a lot of the time, you know, like obviously they switch up who's the chorus, but like he always seems to have like either a part of the first verse, part of the second verse, and then most of the chorus parts. or like the pre-chorus parts, you know, like he's always around to do the dancing, I guess, as well. I don't know, I find it so interesting the way they sort out who's singing what as well. I do wish that we would hear more of Joohoon, but I can understand the way they had this song. But I still wish that we heard him more. But he has a really good voice. They all really do. Like, you can tell. I think it won't take me long to like find out who's singing what. Do you know what I mean? Because I feel like they all have such a distinct voice. I do think the most easy ones to know are James and Martin, because they just have very easy tones to know. Even if you're not even like looking at the video, you know, you can still tell it's them. But with the other three, sometimes I do confuse who's singing or who's doing what, you know. Unless they're on the screen and showing me that they're the ones that are singing, I won't know. Anyway, next one, Lullaby. I really like that song. I actually think that might be my favourite song, you know, from them. So I need to add that to my playlist for sure. I don't know what it is, but it was a really freaking good song. But it was very similar, not similar, but it was like a very similar idea to what they had though. They wanted it to be in the dark. They wanted to have like the skyline and stuff like that, you know, like in the MV that they were trying to figure out how to do for Joyride. They wanted like the outside. So I kind of listened to part of that song in the documentary, because obviously they will have played it, but I obviously didn't realise. I mean, I knew it was Joyride because they said, I'm pretty sure they say it, but like I didn't realise that, you know, that the MV was, I mean, I should have realised that the MV was going to be similar to like the real MV, because obviously they did it with like Go and the other ones, you know. I think with Fashion is so far the only one that they didn't like try and see what kind of MV they wanted, you know. But they haven't really got to that song yet in the documentary, so we've only been given like Go and what you want. So we need to get to Fashion. When we get to Fashion, we will have finished. So they've only got 5 songs out then, isn't that what? Yeah, that's right, isn't it? Yo, I can't wait for them to get like another mini album or just a single, or I don't know what they're gonna do next, but there's so many things they can do straight away, and they will pop off for sure. Like, people already loved, I'm pretty sure that people loved Go a lot, and then they listened to Fashion, you know, as well. There's so many songs that people will love listening to. Anyway, I love the fact that they always say Cortis and Idiots, you know, it's directed by Cortis and Idiots. That's so funny. Like, who are the idiots that they're talking about? Or is that literally their names? Because that's funny. But let's get straight into it. Lullaby. So it's another song I've not heard. Let's see what we think. Oh, this is the idea they had as well. The Coca-Cola thing. This is the exact idea they had. I'm surprised, like, the phone against the Coke can. That's what their idea was. So instead of a can, it's literally a whole thing. But that's so freaking cool, honestly. So I think this is the song they must have had first, because they kept talking about Lullaby before they even had Go. So this must have been the first song they had, for sure. Oh my god, this might be the actual MV. Oh, this is the actual like footage they got from back then, from the documentary time. Oh my god, that's so cool actually. I didn't even clock that. Is this an advert for the Coke? Oh my god, not the eyes. Yo. She's been so cute. So everyone's gonna be drinking it. This must be so weird to drink this with the camera on it. Pet the apple. Oh my god! Like I'm trying to drown him. I love how you can hear the faintness of them in the background. You know, you could hear when he poured that on him. Oh? What's going on? Why are we throwing it away? That's so funny. Is it going in the bin? Are we going to be put in the bin? I think we are. Yo, that's crazy. That is a crazy freaking ending. And that was a crazy song. I don't know why. I'm trying to see visual branding. Oh yeah, because people will have probably had to edit this stuff, right? Oh, it even says hair, so somebody did the hair and makeup styling. I swear this is the exact footage they got though, right? Oh, there it is. Somebody is actually called Idiots. So their names are actually idiots. So it's two people. Interesting. And they're the ones that edit it. Oh, that's so interesting. I definitely didn't expect that. That's kind of crazy actually. That they're just why would you call yourselves in like idiots, you know? That's so interesting. I do really like this vibe that they had in this MV though. This was really cool. I do like that they seem to be the ones that are really fully in control of everything, because a lot of groups like aren't really in control of even their MVs. Like I love the fact that some people are in charge of like, you know, music, but if you can be in charge of your entire like MV stuff as well, that'd be so freaking cool. You know, if you can just say that you want this and then you'll be able to get that, that'd be cool. But they seem to just go for it, you know, whatever it is, they don't really care, they're just going for it straight away. I do want to listen to the song again. I'm gonna go to the same lyric thing that I went to last time for like the lyric person, you know. I think it's Shadows by Yoongi, because they had a really good like lyric thing, and I think they got everybody right. So I just want to see, because this song was really interesting. Like it feels like it's like really comfortable to listen to, like it's a comforting song, but it's also like not as comforting. Like I don't know how to explain it, because like Joyride kind of felt like you could listen to that like in the car, but like not like going to the beach or something, you know what I mean? Like not like having a rave in the car, you know. It was like a really good just like listen to whilst you're driving song. You're not going to be mad, you'll just be vibing to the song and driving, not crashy. And then with this song, it's like, it's so different, because it's like, it's kind of happy, but I mean happy, it's kind of what do you call it, like it's not like an like it doesn't really have an emotion, I don't think, but it's like emotionless. Not the song itself, but you know, like the feeling it gives me. Like it gives me comforting vibes, but it also doesn't. Like I don't know how to explain it, but like I feel like I make sense in my head and then I can't speak the words because I don't really know how to explain it. But hopefully people understand what I'm trying to say at least. Not bruh, I don't know. Let's go. Let's see how many lines Joo-hoon gets this time actually. That'd be interesting to see. Even in the MV he was there like he was just sat in the same place the whole time. That was kind of funny. But I do remember them recording this song, so this was definitely like one that I remember from the documentary, man. I love the that's cute. I find it interesting how they use the like stuff on the voice, right? Because sometimes some of them have a lot of stuff on their voice, and then sometimes some of them really don't have much. I find that very interesting the way they do it. And this part's really interesting. The ad lib. I didn't hear the whistle before. Who was whistling? It'd be interesting to see if they say it in the comments. Like who's whistling. Interesting. They all really have interesting voices. Like I don't think it'll take a long time to figure out who's who. But like all of them have really good voices. Like I don't know. I feel like because they don't do the typical like song that like K-pop, you know, kind of always has like the structure wise, you know, where they sing like high notes or they sing like really, you know, they have like the bridge where it's like high notes and shit. They don't do like that type of thing, which is really interesting as well. But like it's also, I kind of love that, you know, I kind of love that they don't do the exact K-pop formula, I guess you would say. Out of these two songs, which one would I say I like the most? I mean, I think Joyride is like my favourite song out of everyone. Out of all the songs, I think Joyride might be my favourite, like out of the 5. But I'm not sure where I would put Lullaby. I feel like I'd have to be in the mood to listen to it, because it seems like such a song where it could either make you really like happy or really sad. Like if you're already sad, it's probably gonna make you sad. But if you're really happy, you might just stay happy, you know? But then there's also the added thing of like, if you are really happy, it might make you more sad. I don't know, it's a very interesting song because like, but like, it's like the shouting makes it seem like it's supposed to be happier, right? But then it's also like, the actual sound of it is, it's like, not sad, but it's just like, it makes you feel something, but it also, I don't know, but I really like their voices. Like as I say, like I think I mean I don't know how I'm gonna be able to find out, but I think that Sunghyun might be one of my favorites for voice for like just the way he sings and everything. But I also really like Kung Gunu's Gunu, his voice. I really like his voice too. So I don't really know. My bias is still the same right now though. Joohoon, I really do like him. I do wish that he would get more lines, but because I think he did get quite a few in like Go and What You Want, but in Fashion obviously he had like barely anything, and then in Joyride he had barely anything too, and I don't think he had much in this one either, but he did still get at least a few. I don't know. I do find it really, really interesting the way they choose who sings what or who does what or, you know, whatever. But also, I think it's also because the songs are so short. Like if they were a bit longer, I guess you'd be able to give more lines to him, but I don't know. I really do actually like... Oh, also, I kept forgetting, you know, but James was in Trainee A. Now, I never watched Trainee A anything, so I didn't even know about that song. I mean, not about that song, about that, you know, group. But, like, I heard people talking about Team A because, like, people didn't like one of the members or whatever. I don't think it was James, I think it was somebody else, but obviously Team A never happened, so, which is a good thing because we would have never got James and Cortis if that was true, which means that that group would be so different because James does like the choreos and, you know, helps with everything like that, so the group would be so different if he wasn't there. Like the Go choreo was so freaking iconic. Like people love that one, even people that weren't like K-pop dancers, you know, on like YouTube and stuff. Even people that were like just normal, actual, like just dancers that don't even really listen to K-pop or don't even do K-pop dances, they were just like, you know, just around. Even some of them like started doing the dance or like learning it because it was like so interesting to them. It's such a freaking cool dance. But anyway, I do want to know, like, if people, I don't know if you can watch the documentary on, I've seen loads of reactions to the documentary, so I assume you can watch it on like here, but if you can, like, do you want the rest of the documentary like parts as a reaction? If you do, I don't know how long that will take, so I probably shouldn't do that. So, but I'll just like talk about it, you know, I'll talk about my like thoughts on them maybe, because the only person I think they've still got to talk about next probably is Sunghyun, because they kind of talked to him, they kind of talked about him in Martin's section about like the fact that he's the one that he kind of works with a lot, you know, with music and stuff, which, as I say, I wasn't expecting because they never really made that like, people were only talking about the fact that Martin and James did stuff, right? So it made it seem like the others didn't really contribute, but they all do. Like, I don't know, I find that really irritating when people do that as well, because obviously Martin and James are the most popular, so it makes sense that people would be like, oh yeah, these two do this, but like, why do you not talk about the other three? Like, it's really annoying, but whatever, it's the way it is with groups, so I shouldn't be surprised. But yeah, definitely Joyride is probably my favourite song though. I don't know where I would put Lullaby, because as I say, I don't know how I would put the others, but I think I do like Joyride the most. I'm gonna have them all on my phone, and then I'll see which ones I listen to the most. We'll see. The song that I've been listening to the most these days is Blink by Corbin and Chewy, so, you know, we'll see if it beats them, but I mean, that song is like, I'm just obsessed with that song right now. Anyway, better go. Goodbye.
That was a lot of like nonsense.
Can but be kidding.